Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Whatever time it is, wherever you are, welcome once more to another video podcast of Alexandra Mayers Live from the Oklahoma City area, but I'm actually in the country. I have gone country. What? I probably shouldn't have said I have gone country a while ago and today because I got what I wished for, a true legitimate country experience, meaning American frontier settler hard winter kind of experience. Because believe it or not, I am in the middle of a rare ice storm that has hit the central Oklahoma area. Somewhat, I'm a very spiritual person. I believe that there's a lot of things in existence that our five senses cannot perceive, okay? And I think that it's possible that there is some sort of unseen force that thinks it's really funny to mess with Alexandra Mayers because I am funny in my reactions to things, but I just find it a little odd that the day after I arrive in Oklahoma City to have my country experience in this wonderful country cottage, what happens? A rare ice storm named Billy knocks out the power for over, I think, 220,000 Oklahoma customers. So, I'm here until the end of the week. I'm very fortunate and blessed because I'm warm, I'm safe. I'm actually glad that I'm in the country rather than in like a metro area because when things like this happen, there's often looting and whatnot, and that is not something I would want to be around in an unfamiliar area. My host on this property is a wonderful human being from what I'm sensing. And let me tell you something, ladies, okay? If you're ever in a situation to where you think to yourself, I don't feel safe, who do I need to be around? Look for a man with a truck and a dog. Okay? Anytime you see a man with a truck and a dog, that's usually who you want to be around. And that appears to be the property, the person who has this property. You just look at him and you think to yourself, this man can survive. He is into Western themes. He probably built this cabin that I'm staying in right now with his bare hands. He has a dog that looks like a wolf. It might be a wolf. I'm not really sure, but it's super trained and friendly. He has a truck. He's, achieved whatever he needed to achieve in his life to where he thought to himself, you know what? I'm doing so well. I'm just going to have people visit me on my property and charge them a minimal amount of money because I feel like hosting people. So that's awesome. So I'm in good shape. I'm in pretty good shape. Something told me, and when you travel, remember this, ladies, listen to your intuition. Always listen to your intuition because something told me last night, Alexandra, you need to get all your provisions, meaning your food and stuff for the week. Now, I didn't know that this was going to be a super ice storm. I've never been in an ice storm in my life. I have primarily lived in the South Florida area, Southeast Florida, Miami. Hurricanes, I can deal with. Tropical storms, but ice storms? I thought there were only snowstorms. Ice? This is crazy. I mean, it's like the worst case scenario. Rain, then freezing. Rain, then freezing. And this wasn't forecast, because if it was forecast, I wouldn't have even come to this place. This is a little bit crazy. And you know what? Y'all are going to think I'm silly to say this, okay? But y'all know how the IRL popular streamer Ski Mask Andy lives in this area, right? And I wanted to stream with him and talk to him about a few things. Or remember how I was equating his look to Chris Hemsworth of Thor? Is Oklahoma City turning into Asgard? Is that what this is? Let me show y'all what's going on out here. I'll go out on the back patio. It's probably can't go very far because it's raining and I don't want to get cold, but I mean, do you see this ice? I think this is turning into Asgard. And who knows, maybe Ski Mask Andy actually is Thor. What's going on here? Let's go back in. Yeah, I wanted my country experience, but shit, it's a little bit too country. It's a little too country. You know, I'm sitting here trying to, you know, have different experiences. You know, I grew up watching Oprah. I saw Oprah go to the country. So I thought, hey, I'm kind of similar to Oprah. Maybe I need to go to the country too. And look at what happened. I think it's because I'm here. They're saying that this is a very rare ice storm. And I've never been to this area before. Here, we'll sit over here by the window seat. Try to give y'all a nice view of some sort. I have some wine. But yeah, something told me, get your stuff for the week, Alexandra. Get your stuff. And I did. They have a lot of little buildings on this little property. It's cute. There we go. I have no idea. But from what I can see, he's the kind of person that guys need to aspire to be like. Survivors in this kind of world. Hi, CT. Hi. So don't tell me that it's too early for wine today, because I am in the middle of a rare ice storm. Yeah. All right, I think that the rain let up a little bit. I want to take y'all outside so you guys can see, because I know you guys want to go outside, right? And I'm not going to stream very long because I want to conserve my cell phone battery, but I can charge it off my car if need be. I should probably put my little hood on. Hi, Upload. So hopefully I make it out of here alive. I hope I survive this ice storm. I hope I do. My initial plan was to go and meet with Ski Mask Andy today, but that obviously is not happening. Okay, so I just want to show you guys what it looks like out here. And you know what? We might see the dog that lives here. It's a very interesting looking dog. Hold on, I gotta close this door. Not all the way because I don't want to lock myself out. Okay, we might see it. She walks around here sometimes. But yeah, look at this. It's icy everywhere. But this is Oklahoma, what it looks like. Oh, it's cold out here. But there's just ice everywhere. It's crazy. I've never seen anything like this in my life. Hi. So this is the ground zero, I guess, of Ice Storm Billy. That's what they're calling it. Ice Storm Billy. But it is kind of beautiful. I feel like it's like an early holiday. Like, look at this tree. Look at these icicles on this tree. This is actually kind of pretty. It is nice, isn't it? Cheers. I got my wine out. So, maybe I am living my Oprah fantasy in a strange way, because I bet Oprah had some unusual experiences when she started traveling. So. Greenwood? Okay. I will check that out. So yeah, it is crazy. Here, let me give you guys a better view. Oh, it's so cold out here. I have to go back inside. But you guys can see, look at all this ice. This property is like a little western place. I feel like I'm like in a little western place. It's cool. I love it. I love it. We're gonna go back in. I don't think the dog's gonna come out because she's probably cold too. Oh, I don't know what's gonna happen when it becomes nighttime, because the little cabin cottage I'm in doesn't have a fireplace, so I don't know. But I saw the guy who owns this property leave in his truck, so he probably went to figure something out. I suspect he did, because he's that kind of person who would think to himself, time to survive. Can't let the little black girl die. Woo! Yeah. It's a red blend. It's this one is Apothic Red, and I also got a bottle of Menage a Trois. Oh, yeah. So that is what's going on. That's what's going on here. But this is what it is to be on the road and traveling to different places that you've never been to before. I cannot complain. Not really. The only thing I'm upset about a little bit is with no electricity, I was planning on writing some music. I brought my keyboard with me and can't play it because there's no electricity. But I do have my acoustic guitar, which is in the car. I'm going to try to get the car open. I don't know if I'm going to be able to because it's frozen. But if I can manage to get my car open, I'm going to get my guitar out and tinker on that. Just really because I'm driving. There's so many cities I've never been to in the United States, and the point of my traveling is just to visit every city that I can within the United States of America, because I've been having this weird gut feeling that things in America are going to majorly change soon. So I wanted to document things as they are right now. That's been my objective. So I came up from Florida to South Carolina. Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, Virginia, DC, Maryland, Pennsylvania. That's as far north as I was willing to go because I was afraid of the cold, which is, I probably should have kept going up, because look at where I am now. Ice storm. But that's okay. So I came back down from Pennsylvania back into DC because I love DC. I would consider living in Washington, DC. I really liked it. But from DC, came back through North Carolina and went back into Tennessee, because I did briefly stop in Knoxville my first time going up toward DC. Okay, that's when I was in the tiny house. Remember the tiny house? Went through Nashville. Now here I am in Oklahoma City. It's supposed to warm up by Thursday. So I'll be okay. And then from there, I'm going to start going west, southwest, because I cannot take too much of this cold. I might die, but hopefully I won't. Yeah, well, look, 2021 is going to be all about me traveling, because I'm at a place in my life to where I can. I might not always have this opportunity or be in this place or phase of my life. So I figure, okay, while I can do it, while financially I can do it, I have my health, you know, I'm still energetic. I'm 41. I was just like, I got to do this, you know. Maybe part of the reason my family was mean to me was to push me. I don't know. It's just a lot of things have come into play with all of this. But yeah, so I never thought I would be in an ice storm. It's my first ice storm. I grew up as a little girl up until I was 14 in Texas. So I've been in cold weather before, but not like this. This is different. But this is different for everybody in this area. So we'll see what happens. We'll see. I'll keep all of you posted. I want to keep this fairly short today. Let me see if there's any questions that I need to answer, because I wasn't looking so much at the chat. Hold on. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, just Candace. It is too early for this weather. Oh, just Candace. You're you're sweet. No, sometimes people contact me with suggestions as to where to stay, Candace. Sometimes. And yes, I play guitar too. Were my folks in the military? Officially, no. Officially, no. It depends on how you want to define what the government really is or the military, but officially, no. I taught myself. I'm a self-taught musician. When I was real little, I had piano lessons for like maybe a year. When I was like, I had to have been like maybe 6, but I play by ear. Let's see what you're saying. Can't see this text. Well, it's in the car, and I want to wait for it to stop drizzling at least, because it's going to be a real bitch to get that car open. I just know it. I can tell. So I'm going to finish this glass of wine first. I do want to show you guys a nice little piece of art that's in this little Western style country cabin. Let's see. It's a Native American girl. Isn't that pretty? I like this picture. I'm not so sure I'm going to come to California. I'm not so sure. California, when I left such a bad taste in my mouth. Yeah, isn't that pretty? It's a little Native American girl. All right, everybody. Well, I'm going to get going because I want to conserve my battery. But thank you for checking in on me. If I don't come back, you know I died in the ice storm. Okay? Just letting you know. Ice Storm Billy. Take care, everyone. Have a wonderful day. If you're in the Oklahoma area, stay warm and stay safe. Bye-bye.